box has left position. That was your box has left position.
Hello? Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. Yep. There it is. There we are. Top the leaderboard already. Coming out strong here in practice. Setting the tone. By half a tenth. That's all we're doing. We're just setting the tone. Letting them know. We're serious tonight. We're taking this seriously. We're not messing around. Here in Iowa. Only 2 races left. That's it. It's the end of the season. Only 2 races left in this championship. Lots going to get determined here tonight. A lot is going to get determined here at Iowa. This race is going to go a long way in setting up next week's championship race at Homestead. We have a good night tonight. We have a good night tonight. Could make for a much easier night next Monday for championship. Could make it a lot easier if we do good tonight. I'll tell you that. Any ideas on bringing back announcer guy? Announcer guy is still here. Just gotta subscribe and throw a little message in there or a little donation of some kind. Announcer guy will be happy to say whatever. He's still here. He has not been downsized, fired, relieved of his duties, nothing. Announcer guy is still here going strong. Announcer guy is still with us. So, it's all up to you. He wasn't tariffed, correct? He was not tariffed. We didn't lose him to the economy. Oh boy. Got away from me there.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Track's a little hot right now. That's gonna change later though. Don't let it fool you. This track is gonna cool down by the time we take the green flag. Especially as we get later into this race. Oh. This racetrack's gonna change a lot. It's gonna change a lot. Might be a little hot and slick right now, but get some cloud cover, temperature starts dropping. We get later in the afternoon. The way this track races is going to be a lot different. A lot different. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Bring it on, Iowa. Whatever you got. See it. We just need a good, clean, well-executed night tonight. There's no pressure on us. None. No pressure on us. Pressure is on everybody else. And that's how I intend to keep it coming out of this race tonight. Put the pressure on everybody else going into next week. Because they got to go to Homestead and beat me. We put a beating on them at Homestead earlier this year. So I say, bring it on. Homestead's one of my best racetracks. I feel like if we can go in there as the points leader by any amount, I feel pretty good about it. So we just got to execute tonight. We can't look past this race. It's a very important race. Come out here with a good points night. Lead some laps. Maybe lead the most laps. Maybe run the fastest lap. Maybe win the race. That set us up pretty nicely for next week. What's up, NASCAR fan 24 dude? What's going on, man? Ruby Locks, hello. Saw an IndyCar race at Iowa once. IndyCar used to be a pretty big deal here, didn't it? Yeah, I think we got this. Listen, we already raced here at Iowa earlier this year. Now, it wasn't a good finish, but we did crash for second after starting 14th. I went back and watched it today as part of my prep for tonight. I went back and watched my old stream from this race, I don't know, 3 months ago, whatever it was. We were in the midst of our summer slump, not having a lot of good finishes. Started 14th after screwing up qualifying. Surprise, surprise. And then drove up to second and then crashed right here on the front stretch, racing for second place. Had like 7 minutes of damage. Spent the rest of the race trying to fix it all, got it all fixed up just in time for like a green-white checker at the end. We finished 30-something. But we did pass a lot of people in that race before the wreck. 14th second. This was after the update came out. There's no light work there. That was not easy. But we did it. Ideally, we don't have to pass anybody tonight. Just mind our P's and Q's. Put together a good, clean race, execute on pit road, and get out of here with a lot of points. More points we get out of here tonight with, the less we got to score next week to win a championship. That's how I look at it.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
It's unbelievable how plowing balls tight this car is. I don't remember it being this tight the first time we raced here. I don't remember it being tight at all the first time we raced here. I think we had a much hotter track back then. I think our track temp was 120 something. There's a hotter track than we have right now. It still gets loose on exit, which is crazy because it's just so tight in the center.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Clean air is going to be very important tonight. Can't wait to make your way through the new career mode. I remember when I played NASCAR 25. Been a while since I played it. Been a while since I've fired up NASCAR 20. Well, that's not true. I fired it up the other day. I fired it up over the weekend just to look at all the new paint schemes. I didn't play it. I just looked at the paint schemes and went back to playing Arc Raiders.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, outside. All clear, all clear.
This groove here is just so narrow. It's so narrow. I feel like the second lane might actually work if this track cools down a little bit. I just think the bottom's so good when the track is hotter.
Sorry, Joey, it wasn't shifting. Oh, you're good, brother.
It feels so much different than it did the first time we raced here. It feels so much different. Yeah, I mean, the right side tires are very hot. The left rear is doing a lot of work right now, too. Basically, the left front's not doing anything. I mean, the inside of the left front tire isn't even touching the racetrack, apparently. No wear on the inside edge of that left front tire. That's good. That's good setup design right there. That's obviously we're running the right amount of camber. If outside edge is 40 degrees hotter than the inside edge, obviously we're running the right amount of camber there. Currently high as balls recovering from back surgery. Okay. Well, best of luck recovering on the back surgery. Don't know what that's like. Never had back surgery myself, but hoping it goes well for you. Yeah, I mean, we got all the weight on the left rear. No wonder left rear is wearing so much.
Sorry there.
It's a really weird cross.
All good.
It's a really weird cross that we're running there. Why the left rear is so loaded up. But again, it's kind of like, what was it, last week? I think at Chicago, yeah, like last week at Chicago, right? The left rear was loaded up. And it drove really funky at Chicago as well. I don't know why they're loading up the left rear so much. I really don't. It's what we call content setup. Where's the last race at? Homestead. We'll be at Homestead next Monday night.
Sorry about that, Joey. All good.
where all championships should be decided.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
I'm gonna try and catch a pack of cars. Try and do some pack racing. Seem to have missed a pack. There was a pack that was queued up here. I guess there they are.
Got one outside.
Pack of these nuts. Right.
All clear, all clear.
Got him. Nice one, Andrew. Very nice. Oh, we got our first big cloud of the day. That'll cool things down a little bit.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
I feel like this is a race where people are just going to drive the absolute piss out of their tires early and then drop like a rock. Oh, he turned him. Oh, he turned him. I was the right rear. It was slightly more worn than the right front. But the left rear takes a lot of wear as well. So it's kind of a balance between right front, right rear, and then how much the left rear is worn, because the left rear is so loaded up. So, yeah, I mean, because I think we take the green flag at 3:30 in sim, somewhere around there. So the track's going to be cooler by then anyways. And by the time we're an hour into the race, the track will be more rubbered up. It'll have cooled down. It'll have gripped up. It'll tighten up more. So everyone's going to be melting the right front tire sooner rather than later. And that's kind of what I'm setting up for, is to be good like at the end of the race. Not right now in practice when it's hot and slick. I've gotten burned by that too many times this year, where you set up one way for practice, and by the time you get into the race, the track changes so much with rubber buildup and just track temperature and cloudiness that all of a sudden the handling is way different than what you anticipated. You know, to hurt your stuff more than anything. So for me, I'm really trying to make sure that I'm set up for the second half of this race when we're in the 4 o'clock window, 4:30, maybe even 5 p.m., you know, an hour and a half after green if we're still racing, we likely will be. Just trying to make sure I'm really good at that point, because that's when it's going to matter the most. Like if I'm a little bit off at the start of the race, if it's a little bit hotter, a little bit slicker, I'm not going to be that bad off. But it'll pay dividends at the end of the race. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, most likely the right front will become the tire that wears more than the right rear as people drive, as the race goes on. More rubber we lay down, the tighter this track's going to get naturally. But as the clouds come around and the day moves on and the air temperature drops, the track temperature will drop as a result, which means it'll gain grip, it'll tighten up, and the load will be put through the right front instead of the right rear. But I do think if this track cools down, I think there's a chance the second lane might actually come into play. Right now, I don't think that's the case, but I bet you if the track cooled down to, I don't know, 90 degrees, 95 degrees track temp, I bet you that second lane, like what I just ran right there, probably becomes kind of viable. Maybe not at both ends of the racetrack. Maybe not down here. Maybe it does. Wrapping the bottom might actually be bad. Might have to move up the racetrack. So this could be kind of an interesting race if we get a lot of green flag racing, where you have to sort of move around to find the speed based off of the conditions.
Got one inside.
You're never going to run higher than this, though.
Clear low,
Like you can't run out of the new asphalt. You can't run up at the wall. You just can't. There's so little grip up there. It's just, yeah, I mean, there was so little grip right where I ran, right there in the middle. So it's very, very tough to run anywhere other than the bottom. Maybe a lane off the bottom. But other than that, your options are very limited. That's kind of the shitty part about this repave, is they kind of took away half the racetrack. Like before at Iowa, you could run the wall in 3 and 4. You could run the bottom in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, you couldn't really run the wall. Too many bumps up there. It just wasn't very good.
You're clear high. Clear high.
But in 3 and 4, you could run the wall and find speed, or run the bottom. Now, you don't really have that option. You really only have half a racetrack. That's kind of unfortunate. If you can get that second lane rolling pretty good, you know, might be pretty good to defend with. Keep somebody pinned down there like this. Sort of run this lane right here. Boom. Nice straight exit. They got a lot of wheel in it on the bottom. You can't hold it. They got to lift. They got to pedal it. It'd be a very good lane to ride in. You know they're not going to pass you on the outside if you run there. There's no way. They're not going to pass you on the outside if you run this lane. There's just no grip up there. If they try to pass you on the inside, they're going to have way better tires for the amount of drive off that it requires to make it happen. They're just going to have way better tires like this. Even then, it's not a guarantee.
All clear, all clear.
That's probably what people are going to have to do is gravitate up to that line. But it's probably a pretty good line.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, qualifying will be very important. I mean, qualifying is important every week. We all know that qualifying is very important every week, but I think tonight it could be,
inside.
you know, track position could be very, very important.
All clear, all clear.
I think, you know, the goal is likely to try and pass as many people as you can on the start, and then just wait for the tires to equalize, and passing will be very, very difficult. So just have to settle in then. If you have clean air, you're going to be in really good shape. Kind of like Dover was. How a lot of the races are with this car. Clean air is just so important, but
Got
it
one
becomes so
inside.
hard to pass, even if you have better tires. It can
All
almost
clear, all clear.
not matter.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
I don't know if shifting to third is faster or not. I just figured I'd try it. I feel like it's bad for the rear tires to shift. It might not be. Yeah, starts and restarts are going to be very aggressive.
Yeah, right here.
Inside. All clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear.
Damn, I just followed him right into the wall.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I don't know if shifting is necessarily better. Definitely makes the car react a lot differently. I don't think I like it. I feel like it tears the rear tires off. I feel like it abuses the rear tires a lot. Yeah, it sucks, but if it's faster, it doesn't suck, right? We need to explore that. This is the time to really learn. You get deep into a run, is it faster? It seems like it probably isn't. Just on overall pace and really what it does to the tires. Seems like it's just not worth it. Which is good. I don't want it to be faster. But we got to test it. We absolutely have to test it. Now, I know Breyer would catch it and tell me if he saw other people doing it. That's a good thing to know
clear,
now.
all clear.
Can't do that in the race. Can't do that. That's game over. Look at the tires. That's pretty good. You can't really get much better than that. Really, you really just can't get much better than that. Again, inside edge of the left front tire is not even touching the racetrack, I guess. Zero wear on the inside edge of that left front tire. But like, yeah, I mean, what more could you ask for on a 38 40 lap run? Just call it a 40. A little 40 lapper right there. Just to have even right side tire wear is big. Really is big. Breyer should be here tonight. We are expecting Breyer to be here. He was listed as a full go for tonight. Hey, he texted me early this morning.
I did the bunny hop down the back straightaway and I got wrecked.
He texted me very early this morning. Asking where we were racing tonight. He texted me at 9:32 a.m., which is, I didn't even know he was awake at that time. Texted me at 9:32 and asked where we were racing tonight. So I would say to expect him to be in the lineup tonight. Speaking of lineup, who's playing football tonight? Monday Night Football. Who we got? got? Oh, Raiders and Cowboys tonight. Just kicked off, huh? Is it just one game tonight? No, yes. Yeah, just one game tonight. Cowboys and Raiders. Ah, the Raiders.
Hitting this lap, Nelson. I got really old tires.
Yeah, I'm coming in too.
The Raiders. There you have it. The boys and the Raiders. Surely they don't lose to the Raiders? Probably not. Raiders are a pretty bad football team. Raiders are pretty bad. Man, there are not a lot of people here tonight. So this is what happens at the end of these seasons is people just say to hell with it and don't even bother showing up for the last couple of races. Yeah, I mean, Dallas ain't good either. I agree. Dallas ain't good either. But, like, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 26 drivers in the session right now. With only 7 minutes left until we go qualifying. Only 26 drivers. These are small fields at the end of the year, man. It happens to every league. It's not just a SIM500 thing. We've seen it everywhere we've gone. Everywhere we've ever raced. End of the season, participation drops off and people are out of it. They just don't care anymore. Especially the one like this that goes the whole distance, the whole season. People are just tired of it. They just don't want to do it anymore. So they stop showing up. But what that means is less spots, right? It means fewer points paying positions on the line, which means it's harder to gain big points or lose big points to people. So it sort of creates a really interesting dynamic where, you know, we don't have a field of 37, 38 cars here like we did the first time we raced here. Probably means the racing's going to be a little bit cleaner, hopefully. Probably means, you know, less variation of where the playoff drivers finish. I think we had that last week in the Truck Series race at Texas. I think it was probably the smallest field that we had all season in truck. And I think playoff drivers finished 1st through 11th, maybe 1st through 12th. You know, so it's... Get down to these final couple races, man. People stop showing up. Smaller fields. Less margin for error, the way I look at it. You just have less margin for error. I guess Jorg won't be participating. I didn't even think about the fact he wasn't in the session yet. He may have gotten called into work early again. Like, I don't know. He may have said, listen, it don't matter at this point if you call me in, so just call me in. I don't really know what's happening with him. Obviously he was very dejected after last week. I messaged with him a little bit. So, you know, he didn't say nothing about not showing up. So I don't know. I really don't. But looks like probably won't be here tonight. And, you know, I get it. I don't think he would not show up just to not show up. I really don't think that's him. I don't think he's that guy. I think if there's a race to win, he's going to come out and try to win it. So I would imagine it's a work-related thing why he's not here. Just be my guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm bummed that that happened, and you know, he's certainly somebody that I wanted to race head to head for a championship, and you know, we did that in Xfinity, and we're gonna have to do it in truck. I was just really hoping to be able to do it here in Cup too, but we've got 6 other cats to worry about when it comes to Cup. A really interesting, you know, championship standings too coming into this race. If you haven't looked, I encourage you to go and look at the standings. Exclamation point Cup points, I think it is. You know, after last week at Chicagoland, kind of a big shakeup. You know, Fuller's been talking about how this race is make or break for his whole season right here. If he doesn't have a good race tonight, he feels like he's done. Because he says he's not good at Homestead, and he doesn't have a shot at Homestead. So if Fuller's saying that this is make or break. Now, he won this race first time we raced here earlier this year. He did win this race. He's top of the board right now in practice. Probably going to be a pretty big threat here tonight. Probably going to be pretty good. So he feels like he's in must-win territory tonight. Must win. I don't know if I necessarily agree with must win, but a win would go a long way for him. I did want to get one run in before the end of practice, but Randy Yoakum's all been insured we won't be able to do that. I'm 3/10 off. How he ran a 0. Pretty good lap. He came right off pit road. Yeah, right to the bottom. Nothing fancy, just right to the bottom. Okay. Track temp 115.
All right, drivers, good luck in qualifying. We got tonight and one more night to go. Remember, the guys in Boulder are the ones racing for the championship. Good luck.
Hmm. Okay.
Green, green, green. Alright, man, here comes your first time left. One more left to go. There's the flag, man. It's over.
All right, not bad. Not bad. Probably left a little bit of time on the table in 3 and 4. Just waiting to get back to the throttle a little bit. Overall, not bad. Yeah, we can work with that. I think if I go back and look at this, I'm probably going to be mad about 3 and 4 if I had to guess. One and 2 I didn't think was too bad. Nice wide entry in there. Kind of missed the bottom a little bit. Could have been lower, but not terrible. Down here, I really just took too high of an entry and sort of overdrove it. Again, didn't quite get back to the bottom. Definitely waited on the throttle too long. Didn't use up all the space on exit. Like, it's easy to see a pole lap there if I had just done a little bit better. It's easy to see where the 200ths are. It really is. Like, I think I underdrove center to exit just to make sure. 'Cause I didn't really know what the grip level was going to be, but grip level was good, so... Justin Fuller is facing the wrong way and has not put down a lap for some reason. I'm going to take the green flag here. Oh, he got loose out of 2. The world?
Over real quick, again, 2 races to go. Big night tonight for our playoff drivers. Again, it's been a great year. Real fast, registration is open for next year. We're starting 44. We're not taking any more. We're not taking any less. So if you haven't pre-registered for next year, I'm sorry if you don't make it in. I can't make it any easier. I can't. I've sent emails, texts. I've called your mother. I've let her know to tell your ass to register. But you hadn't done it yet. I'm sorry. But next year we're going to stick to it. 44 cars. I'm not going to
hit
open
the
it
wall
up
out of 4
like I have in the past. So with that being said,
abort,
guys, as we look for 2026, as today we always do the Legacy Club. We've got the vote open right now for one more driver to join. Stoney Benefield and Glenn Campbell, 2 guys that I inducted.
Go pee and we'll do this thing.
I don't think any of you guys know where this league would be without either one of those guys. Stoney has done things to this league that just blows my mind. He races multiple places, but he is dedicated to helping this league, you guys, out with everything that he does. I mean, he's brought sponsorship now to Thursday with NC811 coming back. Of course, Cook's Landscaping's coming back next year. Stoney is the main reason why we are where we are today, and we can't thank him enough. And of course, talking about Glenn Campbell without Trans Service Logistics, who's been with us from the start, and I'm glad to have Glenn still kicking around with us. I guess he couldn't make it tonight due to work, but other than that, guys, please vote. We'd like to have as many votes as we can. We're going to announce the final driver. I think we have 3 votes so far. I'll email that out if you don't have it, but it is on Discord. Other than that, guys, the racing has been phenomenal. We don't need rules. We don't need anything if we continue to put on the show that we're doing. I know we have a little bit less of field tonight, but racing's racing. This is a tough racetrack. If everybody races with the same intent to put on a good show and give room and race respectful, we'll have another great show. Other than that, guys, good luck tonight, and that's all I got.
All right, we got 2 penalties tonight. Eric Arnold starts EOL, and Gerald Livingston has to start from the pits. Good luck, fellas.
Okie dokie. Interesting championship implications already in qualifying for the 51. Yeah, Caps is working. Yep. Thank you for asking. I'm attempting to get Briar LaPrade on the horn on Discord. I'm attempting to get him. Track temp 114. We have a Briar LaPrade on the call. He is muted. Guess we'll get him here in a sec. Interesting. Playoff driver on the pole. We're 4th, so we're 2nd highest of the playoff drivers in qualifying. I mean, the guy that's right behind me is 20th. So bad qualifying for the guy who's 2nd in points coming in. Fuller, pretty far back there. Glazer was 3rd, I'm pretty sure, in points. So, like, the guys who are close to us coming into tonight are kind of back there. All right, track temp's now dropped to 109. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Track temp's just going to keep dropping. It dropped 5 degrees from that session. It dropped, what, 7 degrees?
Top on the start.
From qualifying. So it's only going to cool down. What's up, Skinny? 150 laps here. We've got 3 sets of tires in the pits.
All right, man. Line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
Jeez, already into the wall there, Chad?
Yeah, I got up, went pissed to come back. My wheels turned the opposite way it's supposed to.
Yep, you got to go around them there, Robert.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
I think we need to get a little aggressive here on the start, see if we can at least pass this 13. Maybe fall in line behind Cody. Not burn our shit up right off the rip.
The driver's 100. I hate this freaking thing. Anyways, 150 laps, guys. Be smart, be safe, have fun. Please don't be that guy. Let's get this thing off to a good run like we've been doing every freaking week for the past month. Good luck to everybody.
Get
Have
ready.
fun.
Let's do it, y'all.
Green flag, green flag. Inside.
Hello?
Okay.
My iRacing is geeking out right now. It's
All
not
right.
letting me in.
Clear low, clear low.
There we go. Okay. I'm logging in and loading in. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Alrighty, we are locked in and dialed here, Mr. Shieldhouse.
I didn't fence you, Leslie, did I?
Brendan Butterbean Queen said
No,
hello,
I fenced myself.
by the way.
Yes, yes, you did.
Hello, Butterbean. I'm excited to be his teammate next year when I drive the All-Star truck one time.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. Yeah, sorry we're a little late here. I kept logging in. I logged in like 3 times, and it would just kick me right out. Like, it would try and load in, and it just go, "You're not logged in." I said, "Okay, iRacing."
You might be
thanks,
banned.
Fucking shit. I hope. I fucking hope so. And I could really just sell this rig and get it over and done with. I'm still on one monitor, by the way, so I'm trying to go back and forth. Just a heads up.
Man 4.
You missed John Cena's
He turned
last
them.
Monday Night
Watch
Raw
it,
match.
record.
I gotta go all the way around.
What'd I miss?
John Cena's last Monday Night Raw.
Don't be that guy.
I don't think I missed it.
I'll claim it, but I
No, you
don't.
did.
Feel like you come
It just
down, but we'll
happened.
see. I'll take it though. I'm going straight.
Miss
playing that
Stereo
shit, it was
dialing
my
up to
fault.
619.
road leaving.
Unclaim that. That was my fault.
Staying out here, man.
I don't know what happened. It's too close. Whatever. I don't care. No, I care. It was my fault.
All my audio settings are fucked too, man. What is going on? I hate
I've never
this
been
game.
more confused in my life.
I came off the wall like 75 feet. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't know.
It used to be we couldn't get anybody to claim one. Now we've got people fighting over to claim it. It's weird.
I thought I was going to fall, so I cracked the gas. I got a little loose, so I came down and I cleaned myself out on the 14th. I don't think I've had one all year, so I'm trying to get one.
I don't know what changed from the race we had here like 3 months ago. It does not drive the same. It's all loaded up on the left rear like it was last week at Chicagoland. It just drives so stupid, but it's just going to get tighter and tighter. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. I'm just saving as best I can. I'm running 208 steering and I've got like very little brake bias.
Yep, that sounds about right. This game's fucking awful. I can legally say that now, by the way. So, it will be flying out of my mouth about every other sentence.
Yep, 10-4 on that. What are you and Brennan up to?
He came into the office earlier today, and he's like wanting to set up some of his iRacing stuff and trying to stream. So, if you're a Brendan Butterbean Queen fan, you better stay tuned for some iRacing streams. And, yeah, I said, oh, yeah, I'll actually be on tonight. If you want any help on anything, just message me. I'll be spotting my buddy David Shieldhouse, you know him? And he's like, oh, yeah, I know him. He said, let him know I said hello.
Yeah. I ever tell you the story of how we met?
He said you found him, was it Cars Tour?
Yeah, it was at Southern National Motorsports Park. I was spotting for Garrett Smithley. He was driving a late model for somebody. And I was just walking through the pits, and he stopped me. He was like, hey, are you Shieldhouse? I was like, yeah. And he told me who he was. I didn't really know who he was. I just liked his car because he had like Mario and Crash Bandicoot and like video game characters
yeah.
on it. I thought that was cool. I was like, cool, man. I appreciate it. And now look at him.
Oh yeah, you big time.
I'm happy for him. Yeah, he's a good kid. I really like him a lot. I'm glad he's getting good opportunities.
Oh, he's great. He's great.
Yeah, just a chance meeting in the pits at Southern National.
What a romantic moment.
I'm telling you, man, I was freezing my balls off there, so he warmed my heart.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, he's trying to get back into the streaming game, so
Cool, man.
it'll be fun.
The Bean stream.
Yep. Link, I'm gonna go ahead. My answer would that question would be David Schildow's qualifying a cup car or truck or spinning.
Whoa!
Sorry, O'Reilly Auto Parts car. I think we've moved on from Xfinity now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I won pole last week. What the fuck?
Yeah, you still fucking suck. What do you have for dinner tonight?
I had dinner.
Not eating any like food, edible food.
I did. I had pimento cheese stuffed chicken breast, sweet potato casserole, and a side salad.
It's not too complicated for my age. I had some Doritos earlier.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
They're pretty good.
Would you drop your cannoli?
Drop something.
Did Fuller pit on that first caution? How's he up to fucking 5th?
According to your standings thing, he did not. He was fucking flying.
My God, let everyone pull over for him?
I guess. He's up 17 spots. Maybe you should get on the loud pedal.
Okay.
I wish it was Taco Bell burrito tacos. That'd be great right now, actually. Crispy Baja Blast would be hit. Backed it up pretty good. Drove it on off in the cornfield, you know. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
'22 is gone. 22's gone.
He's back now.
Where?
We're getting there. We are getting there.
Yeah, Ford, you lagged out that moment?
Yeah, I was gone like 3/4 of a lap.
That's a pity.
Team's gonna fit here.
.31 pitting.
We can definitely one stop, Andrew.
Go inside, Eric.
Thank you.
I don't know what the hell we're racing for, but go get him, big dog.
Got pressure tires, that's all, dude.
Oh no.
What?
Spoiler just fell out.
Oh, I don't see it. Hang on. Did they pull in a John Cena prank? I can't see. Oh yeah, I can't see it.
Damn. Oh, Eric. I can hear the cussing all the way down here in South Carolina.
I had to put a bunch of front brake into it. It was getting very skittish.
Damn, at
That's
North
fine. I mean, you
Carolina.
look faster. It's just dirty air. If you get a little closer like that. now, like I kind of search around if you can. 75 would split it. You can make it easily, no problem. You can take this fucking thing to 105-ish, I think. So, but splitting it would be 75. So, what your pace looks like right now, we're gonna run it a little longer.
Yep, 10-4.
Pack low, Anthony, when you get to me.
Low in the window.
Oh, yours low?
Jordan Worth uploaded a YouTube video called Washing My Sheets, the most exciting part of my day.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Just him doing laundry. Alright, you got this, David. Come on, man. Roo, 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 roo. Yeah, there you go. Roo.
I
know you're big dog. Roo, roo.
I need room to save it.
For that
Just
ass.
you
Roo,
until the
roo.
last second. Steered away to like avoid you, and it just spun right a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yep, I'm on it. Good work. Alright, drive away.
Pack low, wrestling.
Low in the
Hitting.
I think that's third place that just pit.
Check.
Pack low, Troy.
start
Thank
70
you.
this time around here.
Say the word, boss.
Tag
Tell me
left
when.
track.
75 splitting it evenly, but if you want to pit early, you can. I'd rather you just run it long and get the advantage.
60
Okay.
pitting.
Second place is pitting right now.
Because, I mean, the only advantage to short pitting this is obviously gaining a little bit of time. I don't want you to get stuck under yellow or something stupid, you know. I think you have a lot more benefits to running this a little bit
19
longer.
pitting.
Pin. 93 pin.
17 pitting this time.
Your lap times have been the same. Like you're hitting the same, but you hit a couple pit twos on like 54, 53. So like it's just barely wearing off. So like you're still hitting pretty similar times. You're set up for fourth, Phil, by the way. Just a heads up.
Okay. How much longer am I staying out here?
I mean, if you want to come in now, you can. I was going to try and let you go till 80.
Okay. That's all I was looking for is one lap.
Yeah. You're starting 79 right here.
Okay, so this time or next time?
You have Comstock on fresher tires. Go next time. Go next time. Thank you, Joey. Yep, this time you're clear out back. There you go, good job. Bourneville, brother, Bourneville. Uh-oh.
Use my countdown, but I don't get it with you in here.
74 pitting this lap.
Oh.
Yeah, it felt like my right front was going. Look at the wear.
Oh, yeah. I think you'll be good. That dialed here for this run here.
Yeah, it's a shorter run. Track is cooling down, but that's okay.
That's definitely probably a good thing that we took it that long then, just to have a little extra tire towards the end, just in case.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so sorry, Justin. I can't read everything that you typed, but I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. After last week with Mark and now tonight with you, this is like my nightmare scenario for a championship fight, honestly. 'Cause you're the two dudes that I want to beat on the track. And I'm just absolutely, like, I feel hollow right now. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like this format better than what they do in real life, but it leaves no margin for error. And like when you spend a whole year battling with someone like that, to have it come down to a connection thing or getting called into work, like, God, that really just kills it, man. It was a hell of a battle all year. Absolute honor and a pleasure to fight with you. You, Mark, you guys bring out the best in me, man. You make me elevate my game. You make me have to be better. I'm better for having raced against you this year. In Xfinity, Cup, Truck, all of it. I assume everybody in front of us short pitted, right?
Yeah, 54, 51, 53, 49, 47. There's a lap 67. Get it?
Oh, because the internet meme. Ha ha ha.
Leader at a 25.31 to your 24.39, so still a second faster. Sorry, 24.55 is what you hit, so 8 tenths faster from the shitter.
Aha. I appreciate you, Justin. Do what I can. It ain't over yet.
Yeah, just remember you're trying to take these tires all the way to the end, so maybe press
Yeah.
if you need to.
All right.
God, man, I'm one funny motherfucker. I gotta say, it's you gotta be one funny fucking person to laugh at your own jerks. Yeah, yep.
Oh my God. Yeah, you do. You gotta be a little fucked up in the head to laugh at your own jerk.
Yeah. Hey man, I got that motion twin. Come on now.
Jesus Christ.
31 is sitting.
24.55, the leader's 24.90. I got hit on lap 6-7. I guess they're like 10, 11, 12 of those that did it. You're kind of fucking flying for what lap you hit it compared to everyone else.
91 sitting.
Told you, man. I was locked in for tonight. Had a lot of revenge on my mind for this track from the last time we raced here.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I didn't even know we raced here. I'm gonna be real.
This was the race that I crashed for second right here, racing with Pedro.
I mean, you know me. I'm just fucking having a great time up here on the box, so I don't fucking know what happened all year. I just remember we won a lot to start, and we had a summer slump, and then we're back. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. It's pretty much how it's gone.
Of course, the qualifying, I'd say mishaps, I'd say issues.
Yeah, I got figured out when I needed it.
Get a 24.80 to the leaders, 25.11. Wow.
Sitting here.
Watch out, the 95 is in the wall. That's something else I remember is that terrorist being on the track.
I literally don't know what happened to him tonight because at the first caution he was right behind me. So,
Joey
like,
Bin Laden's just on one, I guess.
go back to the first, like, restart and lap whatever the fuck. And, like,
What is that?
I don't know. It was early on.
Oh, he's in the wall! Bro, is he blowing a right front tire or something else?
I think he's trying to go all 150 on tires, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just out here fucking around. The first yellow, you said?
Yeah, the first restart of the race, he was right behind me. So I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, here it is. He got hit by the 2 and tried to save it. He like half overcorrected like 2 or 3 times and then smacked the wall, and I think it missed right from up.
Ah, unfortunate. Well, I guess the 38 stopped. So I guess some guys are trying to do a 2-stop strategy, huh?
Yeah, just because of tire wear, you just gotta baby it. Should be fine all the way, I think. I hope. Really hope. Or else I got a feeling. I mean, you know where I live, so I'd be scared if you don't make it on tires.
Yeah, I just don't see how it would work out for him. Andrew Boring, hello. 4 months with the children. Welcome back, Andrew Boring. It has been a minute. How are you?
Since you got a 5-second gap, if I were you, I'd literally like just don't go full throttle to the straightaway, just to try and like maximize, like save the right front.
Sorry, I was watching Doug Sigmund about to absolutely punt me.
That's fine. You just maybe one of the little sniffers, something.
Yeah, bro's out here 1v1ing himself for nothing. I appreciate you, Andrew. Busy's good, man. Hope all's well.
Cody Bin Laden, watch out.
He said he's going to come back and race here next year. I don't know if they're going to let him.
It's crazy because he's not that bad.
No.
Been a fucking actual like man on the fucking FBI top 10 wanted list.
They might tell him your money's no good here. Yeah, he's probably more talented than anyone else here. He's just, I don't know. He struggled. Chat, remember when I said in practice that I was setting up for the long run? Setting up for the second half of the race when the track cooled down. Right front would be wearing, all that stuff. Remember when I said that? I said I don't care how I am at the start of the race. It's how we are at the end of the race that matters. Look at what we're doing. Assuming nothing changes, we're going to pick up the bonus point for most laps led too. Only one we're going to miss out on is fastest lap, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody else has grabbed that. Probably one of the two-stop guys. If I had to guess. But if nothing else changes, we're going to have about as good a day as you could hope for. I disagree. I think it's going great.
Sort of fucking water bottle out there, bud.
You know, you could jump off the spotter stand and see if you get a caution for that.
I just send medics, and then once the medic sees me, they'll just fucking drive away.
Track's clear, Tower. Track's clear. It's just Brian LaPrade.
Yeah.
We don't throw the caution for trash.
Yeah, so this is a good point that your chat's bringing up here. Chad Coleman, been lap 107. He is 17 and a half seconds behind. Ran a 24:46 that last lap. You're 24:92. He will be catching you by the end of this race, so be ready.
I'm sure he will be.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure. Please save right front.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say at 4/10 a lap. The math ain't mathing for him.
We should have stayed out longer. We should have blown a right front that come in.
We should have done what Cody did.
Yeah. That would establish our dominance of this race.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, what's the 13 doing?
We gotta shut the fuck up.
Hold on to it, Comstock.
I did.
yellow.
Think so?
Yeah, I want this race decided on a green white checker.
I really wish you were banned.
Banned? Why would you want me banned?
I don't think you're a very positive role model for this community.
Well, I'm HIV positive.
Well, at least you're positive about something.
Yeah, I know. I like being positive.
Hmm.
I'll stay high here.
Fuck him up, Stoney. Fuck him up.
Thanks, Stoney. You're a legend.
What are we doing? It's probably a good thing I don't race with you in these leagues, because I would literally just go pit, put on 4 freshies, and just Troy the whole time.
I bet you would.
Because I know how to throw away a championship.
No one knows better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, you won a Coke Series race, but he actually threw a Core Season 5 championship to David Schildhouse. That's actually more notable.
Yep. It's on my resume. How's that right front feeling?
It's feeling really good, man. It is strong.
Are you okay going full throttle? Coming up the corners? Or is it like sketchy?
No, it's very secure.
Cody Harris has parked it, by the way. I don't know, near his porta potty.
Oh, man. You hate to see it.
I love Cody.
Justin Fuller does not.
Okay.
What's that?
Justin Fuller does not like Cody Harris.
There's not a whole lot of people that like Cody Harris in this league, unfortunately. They just don't understand the real... Like, come on now. That guy saved 3 dogs out of a burning building. Did you know that?
It doesn't surprise me. He's probably one of the most stand-up
exactly.
human beings I've ever known.
Yeah, no, he actually lended me a spot on his yacht for these 3 bitches that I have.
Bitches?
Yeah, no, Cody's a great guy. Let's just keep it on that topic.
Women do not like being called bitches. I'll have you know.
I know. That's very what's that big word? Misogynistic. Is that the right word?
That's the word. Ding, 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 ding. That's the word.
Yeah. Look at me, grown up, talking shit on women.
Online, nonetheless.
By myself in my room with my male roommate across the fucking wall.
If ever there were conditions to do it, that's it.
10-4.
Oh yeah.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
Hudson Hornets, man.
Nah, I really had high hopes for Joe tonight.
You know what really just put a cherry on top of this season?
It ending.
That, but ending with Gucci and Sky returning from the last
Oh
race.
my God! If he came back for Homestead, I would just bust everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be right there with you. Like, we can do it in a circle if you want, but yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Since you hate women and everything, I imagine that's what you would want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll throw a biscuit down and we can aim at it or something. I don't know.
Oh, you want to play that game? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I got to
GCI.
know where you come from when you were a kid. What did they call that game?
Soggy biscuit.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like a regional thing or if it's just like universal.
Apparently, I've had this conversation before. Actually, it's not biscuit.
Wait,
for
what?
someone else.
Why?
No, it's a legit conversation. I swear to God, I called it soggy biscuit once, and they're like, "What? Like, it's not like." I think they called it like soggy cookie or some stupid shit like that.
Sounds like something
I
a
don't know what
British
it was.
person would say.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking stupid. But no, I've actually had this conversation before. I forgot who it was, but this is a real topic here, sensitive topic.
Oh man, I felt special all of a sudden. Now I'm not.
Just something you debate on, you know. Every now and then.
Mass debate? Yeah, I know. We could have a mass debate.
Just like when we debated if you stand up or sit down when you
It wasn't a debate. It was just a lively conversation.
I mean, you could say it's a debate, I guess.
I don't know. I don't think it was. Now, I know. Let's get serious here for a sec. I know the 38's closing in. He's probably going to pass us for the win. So what do I do?
Play defense. You played. What track did you play defense at that one time?
Dover.
Yeah, you were a dog at Dover.
The Dover dog.
They actually don't allow dogs at Dover.
So Lisenby can never go to Dover?
I don't think he ever plans on leaving the state of Arizona.
Sure he isn't. It's a very good point. Well, thanks for your help tonight. This was a really fun race. Thanks. See you next week for championship. Thanks. Thanks.
Why would he
That's about
disconnect?
that
He could
time.
drive around
That's
for
about
2
that
laps
time.
on a blown tire and still come out and finish freaking 12th or whatever.
Good job. Whooping their
Come on,
ass.
Kevin.
Yay. Let's go, chat. Woo! That's how you do it.
Good win, good race.
Come on, baby. Road to a championship looks a lot better after tonight, don't it?
All right, man. You enjoy it.
All right, man. We'll see you next week at Homestead to wrap this thing up.
See you next week, man.
Later, man.
Later, man.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Go in.
Guys, great race, great win. And remember, please, Stoney, Glenn, those are guys you need to be thanking for everything they have done for this league. Again, this is a little token of our appreciation. It's nothing big.
Let's go, baby.
Thank those guys. And again, remember to vote tonight, and we'll settle this championship here very soon. Good luck. Thanks tonight, guys. Great race.
Good racing there at the end, Jason. I thought maybe your tire was starting to go and you were coming back, then you pulled away again.
Burn this thing
Yeah, I
down,
got
man.
the second tire warning.
Did everything we
Thinking
needed to
let's
tonight.
go.
That's as beautiful performance as you could hope for.
The first one until white flag, I just wasn't driving it hard enough.
All the pressure's on the rest of the field now. We're going into Homestead feeling very,
He
very
was the
good.
second, because I was 12 on the right front. Never heard the first.
That's why you set up for the end of the race, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I didn't know the tires were going to fall off like that.
That's why you set up for the end of the race.
I figured they would before I tried to baby it, but I guess you babied it better, and David babied it a lot better.
Yeah. We are feeling very good. There was no babying. That's a good point. It really wasn't. Just kind of drove, man. We were as dependable as O'Reilly Auto Parts, or whatever the saying will be. That's 12 wins this season. Come on.
Win, man. I don't know how you made it to lap 80 on those tires. I was at 8% when I pitted on the 73.
I was at 8% when I pitted. Just a lot of rear brake. Oh, they pulled him in before me. What the hell? How does he get an interview before me? I won the damn race. Good run, Jason. That was fun earlier before the pits and all that. You were quick.
Yeah, that was a good race. I didn't think the tires were gonna fall off like that.
Yeah, I knew as soon as the track time started dropping, that right front was going to die hard. So I was just trying to go easy and back up corners and all that. I mean, I ran 208 steering. I haven't run 208 steering all season. This was the first time I ran it. I ran like 32% brake bias just to try and save the right front. It was crazy.
Yeah, that seemed to work. I was wondering why everyone was going so slow that first run at the start. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go up to the lead, I guess.
Yeah, that's usually a good sign that I'm doing something wrong when I saw the three of us pulling away. So we might want to back this thing down just a little bit. We might want to.
Yeah, I was like, what do they know that I don't?
I couldn't believe Fuller got up there that quick. I looked up after that restart. How the hell did he get to 5th already? He started 22nd. Good God. But
Yeah.
I feel for him, man. That sucks. That's brutal.
Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks.
Like Mark last week having to pull off for work, and now Fuller with that. That's just like, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, it's hard to win championships in this stuff because, you know, you can do everything right in the track, and then this personal life comes up one week, and can't miss everything to sim race.
No. When you put a whole year into it too, it's just, ugh. And man, I mean, I think we said this the last time we were in the waiting room. If you were still in the playoffs, you'd be having a very good run.
Yeah. It would have been nice to make it past the first round.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's been good since. I don't know what my finishes have been, but I feel like they've been better.
You've been running good. I mean, you're running the way that I know you can run. I've been racing with you for 20 years. I know you're good. You just had shit luck. So I'm not surprised to see. I just wish you were still around to fight for a championship because you'd absolutely be up there.
Damn, are we really that old already?
Yeah. It's 2025. We were racing open speedway in 2003, 2004. So as much as I hate it, yeah, it's been 20 years.
That's insane.
It really is. Think back to AKM and look, everything else that we did back then. Golly. That's why I know you're good. That's why I'd expect you to be up front.
Yeah, this car is coming around to me. Like, I don't know. It feels pretty good lately. I guess I'm gonna hop.
I got yoinked earlier when we were talking, but yeah, I knew I was going to be good in the long run. The pole sort of shocked me because I'm like, I didn't think that was a really good lap.
Well, I underdrove a little bit just because I didn't know how much grip there was going to be on exit. There was plenty of grip, so I was fine with the lap. But when I was just telling Jason, like when I saw all three of us were pulling away from like Cody and everybody else, that's why I backed it down. I let him go. I was like, there's they know something I don't.
Either you find gentlemen still in the game. Tyler, are you still in the game?
Yes.
Can you get me a picture, please? I
Yes.
took one, but it is like white, no
Gotcha.
color. Thank you. Great windshield hands. Wish you'd let me go by, you dickhead.
I mean, if you came up past me, I would have let you go.
I couldn't get there.
Well, it sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Well, could be. Could be. We have to accept our abilities and limitations. I'm there.
Hmm.
I'm wringing wet. I had fun.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun.
I'm gonna have to get another fan in the room. There's no way around it. Fat guy in a hot room.
Out here working his ass off.
All right. Good luck, or not good luck. Y'all enjoy your interview.
Thanks, brother.
Do your best, do your best, Mark Jorgensen.
Oh, hell no. I got other things to do tonight other than flap my gums.
No shit. All right. See ya.
See you, Joey.
Yeah, David, it's like I was really wanting the clean air, but Jason was pushing me way harder than I wanted to go. I'm like, screw it, go.
Yeah, clean air wasn't worth as much as a good right front. That's why I backed off, and I just started pacing myself a little bit, and I was telling Jason I ran 208 steering. That's the first time all year I've run that low of steering, 208. I ran 32% brake bias just to try and save the right front because I knew when we got in the second half of the race, track temp dropped, it was going to tighten up so much, kill the right front for everybody.
Yeah, I was still at 264. Felt pretty comfortable. That's pretty much what I run everywhere. But yeah, it's like I was I was backing it off too, but I burned it up a little bit in the beginning, just trying to keep the clean air. And then, like Chad was coming, I'm just like, go ahead. And then Chad felt like a rock afterwards.
Yeah, it was sudden. Like, it was real sudden. I was, like I said, I was 8% when I pitted at lap 80, and it felt like it was starting to come apart. So, it just, yeah, these like 3:30 starts, man, are so hard to manage. Like, if we start at 1 o'clock, you know what you're going to have, but 3:30, the track changes so much. You really have to plan for the end of the race and maybe not be so good up front.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with the way that went, though. I think.
Yeah, you had a good points day.
I think we were probably about the 3 fastest guys there.
Well, Fuller got up to us pretty quickly.
Cody was fast until he killed himself. Fuller also burned the crap out of his tires.
Yeah, I mean, when he drove from 22nd to 5th, I looked up, so holy shit, how did he get here? I figured he used a lot of his stuff to get there, but still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I talked to him Wesley. I'm like, wait, is that Fuller in 5th?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I looked up on the restarts. How the hell did he get up here? Everyone just let him go?
But yeah, even before he fell out, he was jumping like a rock there.
Yeah, it is one of those things that you had to pace yourself. And it drove so much different than when we were here just a couple months ago, right? Like, it was not this tight. It did not eat the right front the first time we came here.
Well, we finally got some temperature in the track, so I felt like it raced better.
Yeah, I mean, the second lane was good. You could definitely use a second lane, and you could get up there and make it work, which was nice. The bottom kind of sucked in 3 and 4. You almost had to run a lane up, and I was trying to run the bottom, and I think it hurt the right front more than anything.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop down. Good win.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see you out there. Tyler Dalton, ladies and gentlemen. TD, as we like to call him. Check it in there. So we wait for Karlavich to finish his interview, and we'll get our interview. And man, oh man, what did you say the points were? Plus 11. Plus 11 on the 93. That's, I mean, I said to myself before dinner, as I was thinking about this, once I got done working for the day, and before I sat down to have some dinner, I was thinking about, like, what did I want out of tonight? I said, if I go into Homestead with a points lead of 6 or more, I felt like I was going to be pretty comfortable, because if I only had a 1 or 2 point lead, that means that even if I finished second, I still could lose the championship if somebody behind me won, because of all the bonus points you get.
He's going to be disappointed he's got to talk to me, but that'll be okay. David Shieldhouse up front here tonight in a dominating performance in Iowa. David, I jest, but seriously, congratulations. You looked incredibly smooth on that 20 car here tonight. And if I'm looking at the point situation, unofficial results, but up 11 as we go into Homestead, that's got to feel like tonight was a fairly successful evening in that 20 machine.
Never a bad time to hear your voice, Mr. Fitz. Oh, yes. As much as I love Kevin England, I've gotten some Kevin England in the past couple of weeks, so we can run it back. No, I'm really pleased. I was just telling the children, like, my goal for this race, I said to myself before I sat down for dinner, was like, what would be a good night tonight? Maximize points and go into Homestead with at least a 6 point lead. That was sort of my goal, was to go in with at least 6 point lead. Because of the extra bonus points you get for winning a race. So if I finish second and somebody won, they could still beat me. So I felt like 6 points allowed me to sort of finish in the top 3 and not worry. But 11 points is great. I mean, that's a really nice buffer. Obviously the car count is down from where it usually is, so that's even less people, which makes, you know, a good finish, a good enough finish, more likely. And you know, earlier this year at Homestead, put on a very good performance there and won. So I like the way this is lining up. I'm just, before I get too far down the road, man, I'm just gutted. 2 weeks in a row, we see a championship favorite or contender fall by the wayside for things out of their control. And probably the two guys that I look at as my biggest rivals and competitors here for this championship in Mark and Justin. And I'm real bummed that they're both, out of it at this point. It sucks. It's really horrible. You work all year, we race hard all year, we push each other all year and get to this point, and to have it happen on back-to-back weeks to these guys, it really lets some of the air out of the room. As a competitor, you want to beat these guys on the track, right? I want to beat Mark, I want to beat Justin, I want to beat everybody on the track and know that I beat them heads up, game to game on the track. And so to sort of beat them because of things out of their control, it stinks. I hate that. So I'm feeling for them, happy for me and sad for them.
Yeah, very, very humble, David. And I would agree. It's unfortunate we're going to see some of the fast drivers here that could go out and you three put on a show next week. Ultimately, can, but a little less up for grabs. Speaking of putting on a show next week, so obviously going to Homestead, you're going to be pretty quick there. We can just assume that. But let's talk about prep and your thoughts as you look ahead. What do you do to get in the right mindset to be able to walk out of there? Do you go fight for the win and push the car just as hard as you would any other week? Is there a little bit of conservation in a factor? What's going through your mind now that you got Iowa in the rear view and looking ahead here to Miami?
Yeah, I mean, this was a big night. Tonight was a big one. This was really going to set the table for what next week looks like and really what you have to do in that race. The pressure's on everybody else. I don't feel any pressure going into next week. The pressure's on everybody else. They got to make up a ton of points. They're all going to need bonus points and help, right? They all need me to have a bad day. That's the one thing they all have in common, aside from needing to get points, is they need me to have a bad day. And it could happen just as easily as anything, right? Something could happen to me just like it's happened to other people. But if all the things that I can control go my way, it's really going to be hard for them to make up 11 points or more. So my prep is going to be no different than usual. I'm going to put in a good amount of practice when the practice sessions opens up. I'm going to think about the conditions, when they release the conditions in the race day post on Discord, understand if it's a night race, if it's a day race, and just really, sit down and think about the strategy that we need to execute. For me, Homestead is like slipping into an old pair of jeans, man. I love me some Homestead. It's one of my favorite tracks to drive. It's such a rhythm track. And if we can race like we've been racing lately with a lot of green flag racing, I feel very confident that we're going to be able to put together the perfect game plan to put me exactly where I need to be. I don't need to win the race. Be great to win the race, but I don't need to win the race. And that's what we're going to keep in mind is who we're racing, what the point situation looks like, and not doing more than we need to do to make sure that we end up with the championship. And yeah, I'm probably not going to think about it a whole lot. I'm probably going to send some messages to Mark, probably send some messages to Justin. I'm going to think about the Truck Series playoff race that we have on Wednesday. I got some ground to make up there. And enjoy a week full of work and a great weekend leading into Thanksgiving. So it's really, I'm not going to change much. I think when you try to change things or take a different approach, you just psych yourself out. So I'm excited for it. I'm ready to go out, compete one last time on a Monday night with you guys and everybody else here and show why I'm a deserving champion, put on a great show for everybody and walk out of there with the job done. That's all I can think about.
Well, David's got it figured out here. Confidence going to be the key as we go off into Miami and obviously going to go in there with a checkered flag in his hand from the previous week. So looking pretty good, Mr. Shieldhouse. Anybody you'd like to thank before we get out of here tonight?
Yeah, of course. Big thank you to Splash to Go Graphics for this beautiful car, man. That's 12 wins on the season, a dozen wins. Unbelievable. It really is. So I'm really appreciative for Splash and Go. To look good when I perform good means a lot. Everybody at twitch.tv/Shieldhouse, the children. Couldn't do without them, man. The 12th win for them this season on Monday nights. They were locked in, enjoying it. Keeping me loose when I was really tense early in this race. Just trusting everything and making sure it was going to work out. So I'm nothing without them. Big thanks to Briar LaPrade for spotting, strategy, coaching, all that stuff throughout the year. We had him back on the box tonight, and I wouldn't be able to do this without him either. Big thanks to Cook's Landscape Group for their support of the series. Of course, wouldn't be able to do all this without their support. And you guys at Turn 1 Broadcast, the Sean Fitz, Kevin England duo, carrying us through on another Monday night. And I love the way you guys call a race, man. So thank you for that. Joey and everybody on the admin staff at SIM500, it's just been a pleasure this year. No matter what happens next week, I'm very appreciative, very thankful for the opportunity to come over here and race with these guys this year. And looking forward to doing it one last time next Monday night at Homestead and wrap it up with a championship. I think that would be wonderful.
Well, David, thank you for the time this evening. Congratulations on bringing home the victory here in Iowa, and hopefully we're talking to you at the same place here next week at Homestead. We'll see you then.
Thanks, boys. Kevin, I love you. Sean, I love you too.
All right. I love you too, buddy. David Shieldhouse, your winner here.
I think I threw him for an absolute loop. Yeah, man. I mean, like, listen, don't get it twisted. I'm so happy with the performance tonight. I'm really proud of myself for this. Went out there and absolutely whooped their ass, right? Granted, Fuller fell out. Mark wasn't here, but like, we raced what we were given, and we absolutely put on a show. Mark dog walked the field on Wednesday in trucks, and we came out here, and I mean, this just, it feels so good knowing how the last Iowa race ended, crashing for second place like that. And I was just in such a dark place at that time, just sim racing wise. I was ready to be done with this shit. I was ready to be done with it. Every Monday night, every Wednesday night, I was just so miserable, especially on Mondays. I was just miserable during the summer. And I remember that Iowa wreck. Pulled it into the pit, saw 7 minutes of damage. I remember I put my forehead right here on the steering wheel in just utter disbelief and defeat because nothing was going right for us on Mondays. Nothing. And that was the best run I'd had in a while, and we crashed. And I was looking forward to coming back here and trying to get some revenge. And I feel like I got my revenge tonight. I really do. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was as prepared for this as I could be. You know, like you said, what I talked about in practice. I feel like I had a really good sense of how this race was going to go tonight, and it really allowed me to be ready for it and take advantage of that. So let's look at the post-race recap here, and then we'll look at the points. One caution tonight, just one caution. We had it early on, one caution for 4 laps, 5 lead changes. We led 62 laps en route to victory. Karlavich led 44, finishing second. He had a really, really good run. Fastest lap of the race went to Joe Hudson. Again, Joe Hudson is a fast lap merchant. I swear to God. He is really good at getting that fastest lap bonus. So shout out to Joe for that. Top incident point getter tonight is going to be a tie between Robert Friery and Cody Harris with 4 incident points between them. And I think that's why Cody had his damage was contact from the 2 car. So that's your race recap there. 62 out of 150. Karlavich was good. But we were great on the long run. Really, really great on the long run. Man, that makes up for last week, too, at Chicagoland, thrown away on the last lap, you know? So I got to have a short-term memory on a lot of these things. You got to have a short-term memory on a lot of this stuff. I forget about last week. Let's look at the points. Here it is. With 1 race left in this championship, it is 11 points back to Kevin DeBrown, 15 to Bentley, 16 to TD. I'm going to say, you know, obviously Mark's out, Fuller's out, unless we get 30-something cars, unless we get just a full field next week, which I don't think we will. We had 26 tonight, I think, and we'll probably have less next week, so It's looking good. I'd say it's looking pretty good for us to get this thing done. 12th win of the season, 20 top 5s, 25 top 10s. Led almost 800 laps. Absolutely ridiculous season, man. No matter what happens next week. Absolutely ridiculous season. Not what I thought was going to happen. Really isn't. But that's the deal. The two, I mean, no one could have imagined this. The two, probably biggest threats. Say what you will about Mark. He hasn't been great on Mondays. He's been good. Mondays kind of eluded him a little bit. He's been really good on Wednesdays, whether it was Xfinity or Truck. He's been excellent. Cup car just hasn't been as kind to him, but he's still been good. I still treated him like a serious championship threat, even though he hasn't necessarily been up front all the time. Fuller obviously was our biggest championship competitor rival this whole year. And he's basically done now, which just kills me. I mean, who would have thought that'd be the case? Going into Homestead was those two would be out, right? Like, who would have thought? I'm super proud of Bentley. I really am. I'm super proud of Bentley. He has really turned it up, like, in a big, big way. He has really turned it up. I knew Miles would be good. I knew Chad would be good, and TD would be good. And Kevin's been a very pleasant surprise, but he's been strong in the playoffs. Like, he's been strong since the update, honestly. Like, when we fell apart, he's been really good. Bentley, I feel like, has been just really, really consistent. Bentley has finished, I mean, he's got 4 straight top 10s. 5 out of the last 6 have been top 10s for him. So, like, he had a absolutely disastrous start to the playoffs. He barely made it in. Remember, he barely made it into the second round. But like round 2, he was really good, and he's been excellent in this round. He's been excellent this round. So Bentley's done a great job. I'm really proud of him. That's it. There you have it. 1 race to go on Monday nights, man. Can you believe it? We've all but reached the end of the Monday night journey in the Cup Series. 1 race to go. But before that happens, we are going to get back together on Monday night for the second of 5 playoff races for the Truck Series. And we have got some work to do. But we're going to go racing the trucks at Rockingham Wednesday night, 7:45. Got to make up some points there, man. We have got to make up points. Got to make up points. If we're going to win this Triple Crown, which I'm not saying nothing, but Monday's looking pretty good. We got to get the truck stuff figured out. Got to get in a little bit better position. But we got 4 races to do it in trucks. 1 race left in Cup. There's 5 races left in the year, ladies and gentlemen. 5. 5 more races. It's been a good one. I mean, if we win all 3, yeah, we'll make a shirt. If we win the SIM500 Triple Crown, we will make a shirt. I feel like that's a really good idea. You know, we made shirts for the Core Season 5 Championship. We didn't make shirts for the FTF Xfinity Championship, or GNS, sorry, Championship. And we didn't do anything for the SIM500 Xfinity. But if we won all 3 Triple Crown, yeah, we're making a shirt. You bet your ass, we're making a shirt. So that's good motivation for me. It was already a lot of motivation, but a shirt for everybody, that'd be cool. Like my shirt? Yes. Thank you. I like my shirt too. Shout out to Tableau and Young's Motorsports and the O2 car. We love the O2 car now in this house. Love the O2. Love Young's. Love Tableau. Do not like Ryan Ellis. Don't like this guy. This guy sucks. Where can I get the shirt that you have on? Nowhere. I don't know. It was our contact at Tableau got these made for the Hall of Fame announcement. We'll get some better shirts. That is something on our to-do list is Ryan Ellis merch. That'll be a December project, if I had to guess. That'll be a December project. We're just finishing up or exploring vendors who we're going to work with in 2026 for like safety equipment, fire suits, gloves, shoes, all that stuff. I think we know what we're going to do there. We just had a meeting today with a vendor for crew shirts. Crew shirts for the actual crew members to wear and for sponsor guests to wear and order. But we do want to develop some merch for the website that people could buy. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything available until probably January, if I had to guess. But it is something we do want to do. So stay tuned. All right, that's it for me. I'm going to get out of here. Really appreciate everyone being here tonight. I know it's been a long season, and we're just trying to end it on a positive. So I think we're doing the right things. Happy about tonight. One more race to get it done next Monday, but we'll be back Wednesday. Trucks Rockingham 7:45. There it is. Go eat your ice cream sandwiches. Go get you a full 8 hours of sleep. We will see you back on Wednesday. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.